break even +1 on my original trade. Let's see if we can keep our runners here. Original trade, break even +1. Coming out now. Ooh. Ooh, here we go. Woo! Hey guys, this is Bye Bye Money, and welcome to my live trading journal with live commentary, scalping the E-mini using pure price action. And the price action setup I like to use is the two-legged pullback. And before I begin, I'd like to say, if you like to support this channel, it helps us out a lot if you hit that like button and subscribe. To produce these kind of videos does take a lot of time, and not only that, there is some deterioration of my actual trading while trying to make these videos, because while I'm trying to think of ways to articulate my thoughts on every trade that I take, I lose some focus on the actual trade itself, because I'm trying to present it in a way where it's understandable for anyone watching. And so but I still like to produce this content because I want to help out the community. And I think, yeah, and anyone who is watching or has been following for a long time, I believe that they find this content helpful or at least entertaining. And so, yeah, helps us a lot if you support the channel just by liking or subscribing. And ultimately, if you share with a friend, that would be great. Well, hey, futures trading. Why do I like futures trading? Well, one benefit is that there is no PTD. There's no pattern day trading for futures trading. That means you can trade with just $1,000 and be able to scalp the E-mini. Whereas if you were trading stocks or something else, then you would need $25,000 in your account. You can actually day trade with a small account using futures. And so that's why I like to scalp on the futures, and specifically the E-mini. And for every single scalp, one contract is $50 for 1 point. And we like to scalp 1 point with 5 contracts. And so with every single scalp, you can make $250. I like to have four scalps and 1 runner. That's a setup that I've been enjoying recently. I've been trying out. And yeah, every single trade is potentially $200 or more. And so the price action setup I like to use is the two-legged pullback. If you've been following for a while, you're probably very familiar with this setup. But if you're not, here's the setup. It is a pattern that looks like this. We call this the first pullback, first entry, and second pullback. And here is the second entry. And we like to enter into the second entry here. And also, we can count this as an A, B, C pattern. And right here, we like to enter into the next A leg or the second entry. We like to find this pattern in key areas such as moving averages, support resistance levels, or channels and moving averages. And so, we can quickly see on the chart that there is a two-legged pullback right here. And I'll adjust it so it matches the chart. But we can see here we have 2 pushes down. Whoops, drew that a little wonky. Let me start over. See 2 pushes down, and then second entry, and we like to enter into the second entry right here. And so we see that setup at the bottom of this trading range. And like I said, I like to use pure price action. And so on the charts, we have very little indicators. We have just the 240 SMA, which is this dashed line, the 20 EMA, which is this solid blue line, and also a custom indicator that is on the charts. As you can see, there's a bunch of numbers above and below the candles. These numbers automatically counts legs for you, and also identifies second entries by dark green for second entry longs and dark red for second entry shorts. And yeah, automatically finds these second entries on the chart for you. If you like more information about the indicator, you can check out the official website at www.twoleggedpullback.com. You should be able to see in the bottom right of your screen. And also, if you like more information about this setup, the two-legged pullback setup, you can check out the description below, and there will be a playlist going over how to count legs and identify second entries. So hopefully those are helpful for you guys, and stick around for the live trades with the live commentary, and hope you guys enjoy. And as always, happy trading and God bless. Two-legged pullback. It's a little hard to see, but touched my target. Perfect scalp at the moment. There it is. See how high the runner can go. Come on. Don't. No. No. Alright, got a scalp, no runner. A little hard to see, but that's why the indicator is nice to have. A, B, C, A. And this was your signal bar right here. Making a double bottom here. Might be interested in this because we have a higher low setup now. Let me get rid of this. Higher low setup. As long as we stay above here, we're at a higher low setup, and I'd be interested in this long, thinking we're coming back into this trading range. Okay, I'm in. Let's keep at 4 point. Thinking we're coming back into the trading range with this double bottom, strong signal bar. And yeah, I mean, this trading range needs to be retested, or most likely going to be retested, but that's the expectation. It's very rare we just go straight down. We typically create a trading range after a break of trend and retest of the highs, which is what we got here. And we actually had a higher low setup. It was an inside bar, but the higher low setup, micro double bottom, plus good signal bar. You know, I'm thinking we'll probably come back up here, but got stopped out. Our runner got stopped out. No joy on runners right now. Good patience on our end, otherwise would have been stopped out, I believe. Is that 4 point stop loss? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We stop loss hunted that for sure. So that's a trap. Okay. So no follow through on that breakout. Almost interesting going short here on the failed breakout attempt. Double bottom. Comes back down here again, I'm interested. On a smaller time frame, that's most likely a two-legged pullback in of itself. Now we're getting a good signal bar. And we're going to try to get a scalp down to the 20 EMA here. No follow through. Failed breakout. Coming back to retest the inside of this trading range is what I'm thinking. Which is exactly what happened. We might get down to the bottom of the trading range. I'll get out by then. Ooh, the 20 EMA. Am I being greedy here? No. Let's see if there's follow through with the strong bear bar. If not, then I'll get out. But let's see. Might have got greedy, but let's see here. I would like if this comes down here, but strong bear bar. There's a chance we can get down here, but also 20 EMA could be a strong support. Let's go. It's reversing. Nope. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come back down. Don't even think about reversing. Don't think about reversing. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Hit my runner. Come on, baby. Come to Papa. Basically, at this point, I'm just moving my stop loss one tick above the previous candle. So I'm just out at any reversal here. Because we're in a trading range, I just don't think we're gonna get that much out of this. But I would like to hit my target down here at the bottom of the trading range, which is an obvious target. But let's see if we get it. Just gonna get out here. All right, just got out my position. Got a couple more points. Let's go. Last night I took a trade. I took this second entry short here. As you can see, it's a two-legged pullback. She has to start down here. A, B, C. Double top, and it was enough to give us a point. Enough room to the bottom of this trading range to give us a point. So last night I took this scalp, and that was around 12 a.m. and I was up and I just had my charts open, and yeah, I saw this trade, and so I took it last night. That's why I started today with a balance. But yeah, it was a pretty good trade, and I was able to scalp out right there. Interested in this trade, going in now for a second attempt down with a small retracement. Let's get that scalp. Let's get that scalp. I wasn't interested the first time and I missed it. Reverse, came back, double topped. Interested in the second time down. And so let's see if we can get it on a lower high setup. Come to Papa. Give me my scalp. Maybe I'll just come out with a full 5-point scalp here. I'll keep my runner just in case. I'm gonna lower my stop here for now. There it is. Boom. Come on, don't do that. Don't even think about it. Right, no joy on runners today. No joy on runners, but I saw it break the first time, and I was not confident because of terrible signal bar. And then it went down, and then actually reversed and trapped by going one tick above, and then reversed again. And I was more confident the second time on the reversal. So a lower high setup, double top, essentially. I was hoping to get a scalp. I should have just forgot the runner, but yeah, that was enough for a scalp right there. So, whew. Yeah, today's choppy for sure. A, B, C. Next reversal is a two-legged pullback, and we'll go in with double position here. We are very confident in this. Why am I so confident? Because of the price action. See what has happened here so far. We have been in this spiking channel since this pivot and this pivot. We just broke down it. Not only that, broke down the 20 EMA, and then we made one more two-legged pullback back up. But as you see, when we make this two-legged pullback up, retesting these highs, we see that we missed the upper range by an entire point. Almost. Almost an entire point. Showing eagerness from the bears wanting to come in. And so with this two-legged pullback, the bears came in here. And so when we make a lower high for the second entry here, second entry lower high, we know that most likely bears wanted to come in on this second entry. We see it's a second entry by first pullback, first entry, second pullback, second entry. So currently we are just waiting for this, and if we get this set up, then we want to swing this as far as we can. I might swing the entire position, but we'll see. But we're in a double position here, and we're waiting for this to finally give us our second entry. $400 more ticks. Oh, I'm so pumped by the setup. I'm so pumped by the setup. Lower high, second entry. Okay, we're already in. Made an outside bar. The swing part of this. Oh, it's reversing. Let's keep this swing actually. I'm going to keep this swing. Actually, let's skunk this. Let's see if we can get a little bit more here. Alright, I just skunked it. Because it came back, it was no follow through. But, yeah, we scalped out so quick because of the lower high setup here. This could potentially swing hard, swing big. If you have your stop up here, you can keep swinging this as far as you can. But I did not like how it scalped out, came right back up, so I skunked that. Higher low setup here. At the bottom, right here, testing the bottom of the channel, beginning of the channel. Looking for a higher low setup, which is what we have here, double micro double bottom. Failed trap. I'm in this trade. Oh, no joy. Extending my stop loss. Even though I'm still okay here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm still okay here. This is my stop loss at 4 points. But extending it just in case it snaps down to it. I'm pretty certain I can get a point here. Pretty certain I can get a point. H4 failure. Pretty certain I can get a point here. It misses my stop loss, original stop loss by 1 tick. Hits my stop loss, my original stop loss. Bounces, stop hunted me. Doubling up my position here. This is a big trade, very big trade. I'm in this trade. Break even +1 on my original trade. Let's see if we can keep our runners here. Original trade, break even +1. Coming out now. Ooh. Ooh, here we go. Whoo! That's what I'm talking about. These lines are messing up my trades. Okay, sorry. Coming back up here. Let's see if we can get the top of here. So, as you can see, it hunted my stop loss at the 4-point mark. And right at the 4-point mark, reverse. I was just so certain I can get my scalp here that I double my position and had a pretty big position here, +1 break even. So now all of this is profit on the runner. Made a little bit on the actual trade here. I'm gonna extend one runner here, so that one got hit. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I have one runner absolutely free at this point. Could go as high as I want, but I will protect my profits. That to me is enough for me. I'm exhausted there, and then I'm just gonna get out. And so that was a runner. I had almost 20 contracts. I had 20 contracts in that trade. Doubled my position. Maybe was a little too aggressive the second time. Should have waited, and maybe came in just with one scale in, with just double position. But I got a little maybe trigger happy because I've been waiting this entire grind down to get in, and when I saw that we were basically at the bottom of channel, and we made a higher low. I was interested and moved my stop loss. I'm glad I did because it came down to hunt the stop loss, hit it perfectly, reverse. So I moved it a little bit, but came out break even plus 1 tick and had runners. So at the end, yeah, it worked out. But that was a trade that I probably wouldn't recommend a lot of you guys to do. It's more of being able to notice that what's happening here at this support and coming in with scaling. Honestly, I would not recommend scaling in for anyone, and that's just bottom line. But if you kind of scale in and learn how to scale in and do your trade management that way, then I would be okay. So basically, if it came back up and came back down, I probably would have just stopped that right there at the actual risk and then came out. So I want to come out break even and then just have my runners up to make my profits. So, but yeah, not necessarily would recommend to do that, but whew, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Final profit 25.8750. That includes yesterday's trade, so or last night's trade. So not a bad day today.